neutral for a little bit, and then you kind of get put in disadvantage for like a moment, and everything just instantly falls apart. And what's tricky is that even on the neutral front, it's just very difficult for Clairen to keep up with Wrastor a lot of the time, unless you're able to shut down his slipstreams, like, perfectly.
Here's a slipstream. Behold. Nope, didn't get shut down.
I think on that same token, Merp is also one of the more explosive players that's been like a consistent face in R2AS. Whereas I wouldn't quite say the same for John here. Definitely a very good player in his own right, but I feel like he's the type of player that more so, ooh...
Just the kind of type to get hit by Wrastor up out of shield,
Apparently the type to get hit by Wrastor up out of shield, indeed. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like, from what I've seen, is more of the player where he'll win through, like, the war of attrition, and just, like, being the better player for slightly longer. But when you have situations like that Wrastor is just so good at forcing you into, I think it really exasperates a matchup that's already a little bit demanding for Clairen.
Yeah, Wrastor doesn't really have any issues with hitting or punching Clairen, so he doesn't really have that kind of pressure on him to perform in any way. And, like, you know, he's supposedly light, but it's kind of up to the Clairen to find ways to exploit that in any meaningful way, especially when he falls out of the dreaded up throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the cast does.
There you go, though. Every once in a while, things will string together. Clairen does certainly have some other ways to call off the top, back air, occasionally being one of them.
Not really expecting to see edge cards on this episode.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think, you can really do the same kind of, like, tech off the wall stuff that you can do against Clairen in Rivals 1. So... Oop. Well, there you go. Down to a left clap, taking stock number 2. And I will say, John did have a pretty solid second stock. The game is looking a lot more even than it was earlier. But that F-Strong not killing is really unfortunate for him.
That could have been an up the shield. Only at 41, but you never know.
Ooh. Another back air. That one's not going to kill, though.
Oh, yeah, certainly could have been it. Awkward exchange there.
Yeah. Ooh, and there we go, the fair killing, but you're
witnessing the Jules Vale last stock transition. This is kind of the difficult part for Wrastor's end of actually getting the kill. It's going to be a lot of fishing for like the up out of shield at this point. Just like random moves that send off stage into like down strong stuff maybe.
Yeah, that's sad.
Back air. Yeah, with the slipstream up. That would do it. Give him the distance to drift all the way out with the force run.
Interesting, yeah. What's I gonna say? Definitely something that I think can affect both characters a decent amount. And, like, I do think that Wrastor has, like, less moves that are just gonna, like, randomly kill you, but he still got enough stuff off of, like, tech chases and being able to just, like, go out and threaten with Nair that, I'd still rather have that lead than not have it, you know?
I think we've got 4 out of 6. It's been 6 games, and we're seeing 2 stages today. That's the world we live in.
You know, usually I feel like I see like more stage variety in this game than I did in Rivals 1. Even though like, there's less stages, but like a you know higher percentage chosen for the average stage, I guess, or like there's just kind of more variety. Maybe today will be the exception. I don't know.
see an only Jules fail bracket existing. No, just knock that out.
Yeah.
Why go other stage when one do trick?
Boom, there we go.
Wrastor Classic. You get hit, and it's kind of his win condition in the up off stage. You get 0. You are dead when you get hit by that move.
Yeah, and Merp is really on point with hitting those today. I've definitely seen some runs where it feels like he's going for it and, like, whiffing most of them. This is not one of those stats.
And you just gotta go for it. No, can't really replace it with anything.
Ooh.
The dreaded spike.
Yeah, that's tough. So them not, like, teching the wall in this game is just so weird sometimes.
John neutral when John Punish walks in.
Yeah. Oh, we are seeing a kill right there. But we're gonna need some crazy punishes here if we wanna activate John Punish and get a more even stack going.
I think John Punish is playing Wrastor right now.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that hit. Owned, perhaps.
Oh.
Just couldn't find the uppy there. I was super angling for the uppy.
Yeah, Merp scouting for it. Gonna just find the up clap instead, and that'll take game number 2. Oh. There we go, score inputted. My bad. Let's see. Okay, I'll let that play out. Who have I not pinning? Use like Stellies and let's match.
Behold, another stage. Kicking it on Rockwall Game 3. This stage has even smaller blast zones for Wrastor to up you off the side of, but it's also good for Clairen to 4-strong you off the side of. So it's a nice little, you know, just a place you can go.
It's the high risk, high reward option. I think I would personally be like really scared of picking this when you're on your winner side game here. But I do kind of see the vision. You at least have a little bit more stage to maneuver around and potentially not get as overwhelmed by like Wrastor speed. The upbeats are going to be really scary though, and like we've seen some good conversions in the forward strong from John that just haven't been killing.
Yeah.
So this stage could remedy that, and I do think that, you know, would work out a little more in John's favor, because it's not like Wrastor has any shortage of ways to kill you.
Oh yeah. Finally intercepts a downbeat there, but not able to convert the air into a kill option. Wrastor's so weird and floaty. You have to just like be perfect spacing your Clairen up airs. Hit that side up air if you're not.
Yeah.
Gonna tip it distance wise. Oh wow, what a hard call out on the neutral get up. I think any other get up option would have intercepted Wrastor there, just made the clap not kill, unfortunately. Yeah, we've entered kind of the back air game with Clairen, whereas Wrastor is at the percentage where tipper back air will kill anywhere off the top, and now it is time to find it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hard call out. What a parry, too. I think was just waiting for a forward air attempt, but the upstrong was just slow enough that came after the parry ended.
Yeah. Well, there you go, but it, not really getting anything off of catching the parry, unfortunately. There we go, some great patience off stage there. Gonna be hanging on to the stock for just a little longer.
Finally find a percentage where down B doesn't kill confirm.
now we're actually really seeing Merp struggle to find this kill. But it's just gonna be a matter of, like...
We're in Rockle, but no one's killing this game.
Yeah. Seeing a ton of F-throw here. Fortunately not leading to as much as John might hope for, but it's tricky because you just don't really have, like, a significantly better option in this matchup.
Yeah, I gotta play... Might as well just be playing Pummel next at that point.
Well, here we go.
Oh yeah, go my throws. And we are at a super close game now all of a sudden.
Yeah. Definitely not what you'd expect to see from Clairen, but it's working out really well here against a character that isn't going to be vulnerable to basically any of her normal throw shenanigans.
Yeah, looking really good for John here. Seems I've kind of figured out just how to not get owned off of a single hit.
Yeah.
So that will serve you well in a neutral-based matchup.
Okay, the dash attack coming through though. This is combo starting to turn into something big.
It's all about getting away from this offstage scenario.
Ooh. Really trying to look for these up tilts, just barely not working out here for Merp. Boost them. Ooh.
Oh, again calling out the neutral get up. Good
Yeah.
Oh, the Wrastor classic, everybody.
I mean, that was definitely a unique spin on the Wrastor Classic, to say the least.
The set has ended disastrously for all John fans of the world, as Wrastor just wanted to up you to recover and killed you.